Hello everybody! It's Brian E, aka Mr. Grims87, back at it with a new game for you. A Game of Life on PlayStation. Now, I apologize for the delay. I had to take some time off for several reasons. One of them, at the beginning, was to let off some steam and recover from my little rage with Michael Jackson's Moonwalker a few days back. I'm over it, and I'll probably try it again later on. But for now, though, the other things were also, I was just really out of it. I was dealing with some dehydration. I wasn't feeling good. I was very lethargic, sore, and having irritation, stuff like that. And anyone who's ever gone without, keeping themselves hydrated with water or Gatorade, stuff like that, you probably know how I felt. So, obviously when I feel like shit, I don't feel like really playing many games, and if I'm not feeling good, I'm not going to want to record. So anyone who creates content knows how that feels. But I got up. I've been getting some better sleep. I've been recovering, and so I was like, let's go play a game. And what better game to play in your life than the Game of Life? The Game of Life started out as a board game. I think it has its roots all the way back in the late 19th century. I think it was in the 1890s or something like that when the original board game was created. And it's a lot different than what it is now. Your turn, Red. Because there have been so many different revisions and updates and, contemporized for, when games were updated. Like they did updates in the 1960s, I think, and then, of course, in the 80s and 90s. Now they have, modern ones where it's just like what they did with Monopoly and all the other board games. They contemporize it. Times change and so does the game. But the core of the game remains the same. Live your life from a specific point, get to the end, and rack up as much money as you can. Isn't that how life is? Now, this video game version of it was published by Hasbro. Of course, the main company that has in the past created toys, board games, video games, stuff like that. And they did several different types of games. They did games based on Monopoly, games based off of Clue, what else? Scrabble. I'm trying to think of any other games, but you know what I mean. Anyway, this video game version has two modes: classic game and enhanced game. Classic game plays just like the original Game of Life, beginning to end, land on spaces, get money, lose money, go through different life events like getting married, buying a house, having children. Going to college is one of the first steps that you could take. And throughout the game, there are these spaces where you can get things called life tiles. They are little rectangular tiles that you hold on to until the end of the game, and then you flip them over at the end. And each of them has a little description of something that you did in your life, like a little event, like hang gliding, or winning the Nobel Prize or something like that. And they have a dollar amount attached to them. I think it's between 50,000 to I think 200,000. And you add each of those up, and you add them to whatever amount of money that you made throughout the game, and that determines where you stand at the end. And as with many games, whoever has the most money wins. The enhanced game has a few tweaks to the game that are more ideal for the video game experience. Different than board game. The enhanced game, for example, instead of life tiles, when you land on those life spaces, you get to spin the wheel and either get money or play a game where you might be able to get more money, or even lose money if you're not careful. And there are other enhancements that we'll go over as we play, because we are playing the enhanced game. Like I said, better for video game, better for the video especially. So you put in your name, obviously mine, and then you can get a couple of different things of punctuation. You got your exclamation point, ampersand, and you even get a heart and a star, so you can have a little fun with it. Alright, choose the color of your card, just like in the real game. I choose green, just like the real game. And you get to choose your little avatar. There's 6 guys, 6 girls. And whichever one you choose, you get the opposite gender equivalent of it. So if you choose the black guy, the black girl is going to be your wife. If you choose this Fabio looking motherfucker, then you get the blonde girl as a wife, and etc. I'm going with the blue-haired dude. Okay, now you can add another player. You can have up to 6 players in this game. And you're wondering, well, how do you do 6 players on a console that only had 2 ports? And with the multi-tap, you'd only have 4. Well, here's the thing. This is one of those games where you can just hand the controller off. All these board games usually allow you to hand the controller off because most of these games involve just one person going at a time. So you can add more human players, or you can just fill it out with AI. So I can have up to 5 computers, but that'll take forever. So, and I don't want to play with just one more. So we'll do 3. We'll make it nice and even. 4-player life. Let's do it. So we're up against Steve, Lisa, and Elaine. Hey, Elaine's my wife. Well, no, not really. Just the female avatar version of me. So that means when she gets married, her husband's going to look like me.
Spin to see who goes first.
Look like me.
Your turn, Green.
Alright, so now we get to spin to see who goes first. Now, everybody starts with $10,000. Just like, you know, in Monopoly,
10.
everybody starts with, yes, 10! Oh, I might be going
turn,
first.
Orange.
Just like in Monopoly, how everybody starts with $1,500.
9.
Okay, there we go. That might be the person
Your
that goes
turn,
second.
Yellow.
So come on, I got the chance to go first here.
4.
Oh, you might be going last.
Your turn, Red.
Alright, it's Elaine's turn. What are you going to get?
4.
Okay, so that's 2 in the back. So they're going to be the ones
Your
going
turn,
3rd
Green.
and 4th. Me, I'm going first.
Choose
Now, the first
college
choice you
or
get to make
career,
is
Green.
college or career. Now, if you choose a career, you automatically go to choose your job. Now, in the regular board game, you get 3 cards. You get 3 cards, and you pick one. Now, if it's career, whichever one you pick, that's your job. You can't change it. Same with the salary. 3 cards, you flip one, or you choose a card, and that's your salary. College is different. You pay money up front, but when you graduate, you get to choose from 3 jobs, and you also get to choose from 3 salaries. So college,
Spin the spinner.
just like real life, you get to put yourself in debt going to college. This game really nailed it. It was ahead of its
1.
time. Oh, frickin' 1. Hey, you know what? 1's good because look at what I'm getting. Yeah.
Scholarship. Collect $20,000.
That helps. Still in debt, but not by much. Yep, this game has these little animations that play during most of them. Some of them are also little, like single cartoons with a caption or something like that. Go get that money! Alright,
Your
next
turn,
one up.
Orange.
So Orange is also going to go to college. Smart people. I was trying to say smart
4.
person and then smart people at the same time, so it came out smart purple. Alright, ooh, part-time job.
Part-time job. Collect $5,000.
Now, as you see, whenever the player goes, it does that first-person view. This game calls it car cam, and it's one of the bullet points in the back of the box, where it's like, oh, you know, drive through the decades,
Your turn, Yellow.
you know, then the music changes as you go through decades. Because each section of the board is a different decade. Right now, we're in the 1950s. Then we go to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then finally the 2000s. Now remember, this game was released in the late 90s, so obviously it's kind of like, you know, imagining what the 2000s is going to be like.
Dean's List.
You know, flying car, futuristic music.
You couldn't even make the laundry list.
Oh, that's harsh. But now here's the one. Instead of getting a life tile, they're going to spin.
$50,000.
And look at that. Just got $50,000 for making the
Your
Dean's
turn,
List.
Red.
I say that's doing good for yourself. Alright, looks like I think everybody's just going to go to college. We're smart.
7.
Ooh, lucky 7. Alright, so yeah. And you could skip. When you're playing this game, you can skip by pressing X. Ooh.
Spring break in Florida.
Hey up.
$5,000.
Look at that. 40,000 in debt and you're still gonna go on vacation. Oh. Whee! Yeah. Eat sand.
Your turn, Green.
Alright, my turn. Now, as you can see, I'm in dead last. You know what?
Buy stuff.
Now, you could buy stuff. Now, of course, auto insurance is important because if you land on a space where something happens to your car, you have to pay. If you have insurance, you don't gotta pay. Same with house insurance, but we don't have a house yet. Stock is interesting because here you pay $50,000 to choose a number. And whoever spins and lands on that number, like if I choose 5 and somebody spins a 5, I get $10,000. And it happens every time throughout the game. So it could pay for itself pretty quickly, depending on if somebody keeps landing on your number. Alright, well, let's go.
6.
Next on it. Going for 6. Hey! Oh! Ah, shit! Now here's the thing. See, this is one of those games where you can't land on the same space as somebody if they're there. So, like, I skipped over the spring break, I skipped over the Dean's List, and now I lose a frickin' turn. I'm gonna be the last one to make it to the end of the game. I guarantee it. I usually am for whatever reason. I keep getting low numbers and losing turns. You know,
Your turn,
the fun
Orange.
stuff. Ah, well.
4.
It looks like that first person gonna land on graduation day. Ding ding.
Graduation day.
So now you get a chance to make some of that money
I
back.
think my Social Security should just about cover my student loan.
Oh, jeez, this game's really hitting it hard on this one. Like, God, ow.
Collect
People can really feel that, because
$10,000.
some people might end up having to wait until they get on
Your
Social
turn,
Security
Yellow.
to pay off their student loans.
Buy stuff.
Okay, so there we go. Lisa just bought stock on 2. So anybody, if anybody spends a 2,
3.
she gets $10,000 every time. Okay, so first person to go get a job. So look at that. We all went to college. Everybody's gonna have a good chance to get some
Job
good money.
search.
So now here you go. Spin the wheel. Like I said, now if you choose
Accountant.
career, you only get one choice. Like you don't get a. Oh snap!
Your salary is $100,000.
Got the highest salary.
Spin again.
And $100,000 for an accountant. Hey, you know what? Accountants can make a lot of money.
4.
I mean, definitely, handling money, helping people make money, invest money, save money. Okay.
Birthday
And as
party.
you heard that cha-ching. So what that is that every time you pass payday,
or
you
down?
get money. Ooh, up or down. This is a chance where you can actually lose money. So there we go. Look at that. Minus 25. Ow. Oh.
Collect $35,000.
Good. Because if you
turn,
uncover all of them, you break even. But so it's like kind of like a game of chance. You could either take the money and go, or you could risk it and you might end up losing it all. Okay, so next person to get a job. So like I said, yeah, passing payday gets you money. Landing on payday in the enhanced version allows you to take that payday from another player. Revenge,
Teacher.
they call it. Okay, teacher making 70,000. Oh,
Your salary
jeez.
is
I wish teachers these days
$70,000.
were making
Spin
70,000.
again, Red.
And this game did not. This game aged well, and at the same time, it didn't. Good 10. Now, fun thing about 10 is if your job is police officer and somebody spins a 10, you get $5,000 from them because that's considered speeding. And we got the first people to go into the 60s and get a flat tire.
Oh, flat tire. Lose next turn.
Sorry.
For the last time, stay away from our tire shop with that big stapler.
Okay. So let's think about these little
Green lost a
cartoons.
Your turn, Orange.
So I lost a turn, so now it's gonna keep going. Let's think about these cartoons and animations. Like some of them are good, some of them are really bad, but they're all just cheesy. Cheesy is the name of the game.
Stop. Job
Actually, no,
search.
seriously, the name of the game is Life, but you know what I mean. Okay, next job choice.
Travel agent.
Travel agent. I would have just gone with athlete. 90,000. Travel agent making
Your salary is
90,000.
$90,000. Spin
Jeez.
again.
God, this keeps up. I'm not gonna have a good chance of getting good money.
9.
I'm the last person to get a job. I think. Yeah, I am. So past the payday. And now they're going into the 60s. Landing on payday. That's the fun one. See, like I said.
Heyday.
Yep. Eat up, pig. That's big money. Alright, now, like I said, landing on payday means revenge. You get to choose who you take the money from.
Collect
Obviously, you want to take it from the
$90,000.
player with the most money. Look at you,
Your
greedy
turn,
bastard.
Yellow. Buy stuff.
Alright, good. Get that car insurance.
6.
So like I said, as you drive through the decades, things change. Like the music, definitely. Like right now, the 50s is like all that kind of like doo-wop, early rock and roll stuff. 60s is more of the classic rock. Or at least what this game, what the developers of the game think
Get
is,
married.
classic rock. 70s is like disco, funky stuff. 80s is like new wave, post-punk stuff. 90s is like adult contemporary, like alternative kind of stuff. And then 2000s is like the futuristic synthy music that they thought we'd have.
Collect
Well,
your
we kind of
money
do.
from each
Now the cool thing is
player.
when you land on one of
Spin
these
again.
spaces, like get married, baby boy, like if you get a kid, then you could spin to get money as a gift from all the other players. So that person, they just got 18,000 from 3 other players. So that's big money. Big money there. And win the lottery. Ah, snap.
Win lottery. Collect
This is pulling in the
$50,000.
money. Got the 100,000 salary.
You all laugh when I pick those numbers.
Yeah. So they got $100,000 salary.
Red lost.
And just got
Your turn,
50,000 and also big money from gifts. Alright, so now I'm still in big debt. Now I think the only big space that I can get, the only big salary I can get, I think is like 80,000, which is still better than nothing. Now I just gotta hope I'm the last one, so I've got the luck of the draw.
Job search.
Alright, let's see what job
Hold
we're
the
getting here.
handle for your career choices. Now.
Oh, there's
pick one
police
of the
officer.
3.
That could be good because
Police officer.
I've been
Press
spending
3 available
tens.
buttons to show your salary choices.
60, 50,
Now,
20.
pick one.
Damn.
Your salary is $60,000.
60,000.
Spin
Ah,
again,
fine.
Green.
Alright, let's go. At least I get paid right away and I'm out of debt.
You spun a 6.
Big 6. Alright.
Win marathon.
Alright.
Collect $10,000.
More money. Oh, coming around the final stretch. Going out. And like I said, cheesy as hell.
Your turn, Orange.
Come on. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
One.
stop this episode. I'm gonna pick it up later once I get through to the 60s. That way everybody, gets their chance. I might actually get married as
Get
well.
married.
So we'll see how that goes. Boing. I'm good. Alright. Spin to get money.
Double.
Ooh, double money. Whatever they land on is gonna be double.
Collect your money from
18,000
each
times
player.
2. That's 36,000
Spin
from
again,
each of
Orange.
us. Steve's pulling in the dough now.
4.
Okay, 4's good. 4 might not be good. 'Cause I know what they're landing on.
Car accident. Pay $10,000.
Didn't get that insurance, so you just lost some money. You didn't play it smart that time. Uh-oh. Whoa! I gotta say, I kind of like this board. How they have all the little spaces that illustrate what is happening, like taxes due. You've got the big bad IRS right there. Yeah. Luxury cruise over there on the left side. Oh, see, got a 10, so I just got $5,000 for them. You're busted. License and registration.
Stop.
Okay, I
Buy a
think they're the first ones to buy a house. So you choose whatever house you want, and you spin to choose how much money you're paying.
Spin again,
So they just
Yellow.
paid big money for the
Buy
Victorian's
stuff.
the best house. Get that insurance, good start. 3 out of 16, 316, huh?
5.
5 on it. Okay, gonna pass the payday. Oh, baby girl!
Baby
Congratulations!
girl.
I've heard of baby booms, but this is ridiculous.
Alright, so now they get to spin to get money from us.
Collect your money from
Okay,
each
7,000
player.
for each of us, that's 21,000
Your
total.
turn,
Good
Red.
job. Always good to get money for having children
Buy
instead of having to
stuff.
spend it. Yeah, now you're gonna get that auto insurance. Oh no, wait, that was Steve. Well, good, you're playing it smart. And you just got a flat tire. You're not gonna want to have anything else happen to your car.
Stop. Get married.
All right. Hey, it's me. Nah, like I told you, they get the opposite gender version of who they are. So it looks like me. All right. Now they're gonna get money. Low money, low money, low
Collect your
money.
money from each
12,000.
player.
Fine.
Spin again.
And go again. What you got? You're still in debt.
6.
Alright, going for the 6er. Oh, night school.
Night.
This is actually kind of cool because you could choose if you want to go to night school, you pay $20,000, but you get a new job and a new salary. So they got a chance to get that $80,000, and they got a new job, doctor. 30, 50, 20.
Your salary is $50,000.
That's actually a little bit lower than what they were getting. Ha! Well, the 80,000 still on the board.
1.
Oh, Jesus, I'm still stuck in the goddamn 50s? I'm tired of living in the past.
Say no.
Oh, well, at least I get a chance to rack up more money.
Perhaps this time you should make an exception.
Uh-oh. Should've gotten that vaccine.
Life's
Alright, now let's play. Let's see what I'm gonna get.
Safe Cracker.
Ooh, safe cracker's good.
Open up to 4 safes. Keep
So you get
the
to open up
last
4
amount to
safes.
reveal.
Whichever, like, I get to,
Click done.
if I'm happy with what I got, see, 50,000, I can stop right now and take that 50,000. Or I could try to go, because there's also 75,000 and 100,000. But then there's also like 10,000, 25,000, 5,000. Let's go. 100. I'm done. That's the highest amount I can get.
Your turn, Orange.
Man, I'm like, as soon as you see it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna stay.
6.
Get as close to 100,000 without going over. Alright. It's another payday, and they're gonna visit their in-laws.
Visit in-laws. Let me get this straight. My in-laws are outlaws?
Again, cheesy. Alright, what are they gonna get?
Safe Cracker.
Oh, they get to play safe cracker now. You ain't getting that 100,000. God, you better stop at 50.
Your turn, Yellow.
Alright. Ooh, they spent high enough they could be the first ones to make it to the 70s.
2.
Nope. But they landed on payday, which means ooh,
Collect
10,000 for landing on 2. And they got an opportunity to get some money from somebody else.
Payday!
Jeez. Yeah.
Revenge!
Okay, well, obviously you're not going to take from me. I only have
Collect
90,000.
$100,000.
Oh, jeez. Lisa's just raking in the
Your
go.
turn, Red.
Alright. Ha! Lane, you're still in debt.
6.
And you're going to be buying your first house. Well, at least payday. Still in debt because that's not enough. There's still like $10,000 in the hole. Oh, now you're going to be even more in the hole.
Buy a house.
Buying the cheapest
What
house.
level?
Well, yeah, that is the cheapest.
Pay $40,000.
Good.
Spin again.
Ooh, never mind. I got out of debt.
Buy stuff.
18,000. Now 8,000 because they got the house insurance.
3.
Alright. Oh, having a baby.
Baby boy.
I just picked him out of the Cabbage Patch.
Cabbage Patch Kids. Good one. Good one.
Collect your money from
2,000
each
for
player.
everybody.
Your turn, Green.
That's still good. Alright. Moving into the 60s, and then we'll stop the episode and I'll go for part 2
1.
next. Okay, God, jeez, I'm gonna be the last one to make it to the end, aren't I? At least I'm finally in the damn 60s.
Don't drink and
And I get to
drive.
end on hopefully getting some good money.
Please don't stink and drive either.
Good one.
Life.
Alright, let's spin it.
Collect $40,000.
Alright, collect 40,000.
Your turn,
Not
Orange.
bad. Alright, well, that's where we're going to stop this episode. I'll pick it up very shortly. I wanted to cut this up because I don't want you guys sitting here for, half a damn hour waiting for me to finish.
Buy a house.
So, I put a save stop. I'll pick it up right from there. So,
$80,000.
disregard all this.
Spin again,
But I'm
Orange.
Brian E, aka Mr. Grims87, saying thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for, sticking around with me. Putting up with me. So like I said, I'm sorry I took a break. Sorry I took so long with the break. But yeah, I will see you all soon. So, yeah,
Payday.
like always, I will be back.